Hey everyone, this is Vintage Vinny, and I have my first flea market haul of the season. Got a little bit of stuff to show with you all. Didn't pick up nearly as much as I used to in previous years because we are trying to be better about what we buy. And I'm excited to share it with you all. I also have a couple of things from an antique store and one item from eBay that I'm going to share with you all today too. Sorry guys, gotta adjust this camera. There we go. But before I get started today, I do want to talk to you all about something. Do you guys ever go to a yard sale or a flea market or anything like that, and like let's say you have a person who does cleanouts, for example, and they have stuff laying all over the ground in boxes, and you go to pick up something, and you ask how much this is, and they say $15, and then you pick up another, and how much is this? 10. Oh, how much do you want for this thing right here? $8. If you are going to be in this business, like whether you're selling at a flea market, like someplace where people are going to get good deals, don't put things in a box on the ground and tell me you want $15. There's this one guy that goes there all the time. His prices are ridiculously expensive, which is why I never buy anything from him. For example, he had this really, really neat little magazine. It was kind of like a pocket magazine, I guess is what they would call it back then. And it had an image of Rita Hayworth on it, and it was from September of '53. And it was beaten up. It looked as if it had come out of an attic or a basement or someone's closet for however many years. And it was all wrinkled, and pages were folded over, and he's like, oh, that's $3. I'm like, okay, and then I walked away because that should have been at least a 50-cent item. Now, don't get me wrong, the flea market season did start just last weekend, but even still, don't expect top dollar for stuff. I mean, people are hoarding this stuff and waiting for this time of year to be able to go and sell there, but even still, something that is that beat up, you should not be charging $3 for. And also, if you have, excuse my language, shit on the ground, you shouldn't tell me you want $15 for it, because if you wanted $15, you would display it nicely up on a table, priced, and at least away from people who will accidentally break it. So let me just get that out the way. So that's it. Let's get to another fun little haul here. Again, didn't pick up very much. I guess I'll start off with the one thing that I got from eBay. It was $1.99. It's another one of those pinup arcade cards. This is just another one featuring a woman showing herself wearing fishnet stockings. Again, $1.99, and shipping for this was like $3, which maybe I shouldn't have, but I like the image, and I'm very picky about these ones that I pick up. Like, I don't just buy any random ones that I see on the internet, because you gotta be picky about that kind of stuff. Alrighty. Oh, yes, I forgot about this in my last haul video. This is a Gillette, I can't remember the name of it, razor. If you guys saw my last video, you'll know that I picked up that one in the case for about $9, and I'll sell it for $20. What I think I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to hold on to it, and I'm going to wait and gather up a bunch of these, and then list them all in one time. That way I'll get more money for them. This one I paid $1.50 for, and I think what you do is I can't even remember how to open it now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's cool, though. Alright, the very first thing that I managed to pick up is this poodle set. Poodle and pup on a chain set. It is made by Brinco in Japan. I paid $2 for it. I've bought these before and sold them. Actually, the one that I sold before was pink, and it had spaghetti trim on it, and I sold that one for 25 bucks. The black pair don't typically tend to sell for very much. On a good day, I might be able to get $15. If it doesn't sell, then I might just keep it for myself, because I think it's kind of cool. Alright. What's the next thing that I found? Okay, I guess the next thing that I found is, it's Christmas related. It's a velvet bell. Now, typically, I'm not a huge fan of the velvety stuff because it's kind of gaudy. But this one was only $2. The guy originally said $3, and then he said, how about $2? And I was like, okay. It has like a goldish like trim on it, kind of like a typical bell. But what I liked about it is the fact that it's musical and it plays Silent Night. And the musical function is not broken. I'm not going to pull it down and let it play because it's going to just continuously play throughout this video. So I thought that was kind of cool. That might be something you hang up in a corner or something at Christmas. In terms of date, I would probably say 1960s. Alrighty. This next group of items is something that you should definitely be on the lookout for when you're out garage sailing or thrifting. Let's see if I can gather them all up at once. So it was $3 for this whole bunch of crystals. These are crystal pendants. I've got two miscellaneous ones, one like this, and then a smaller one that looks like this. This one looks more Art Deco-y to me. These, if you can find them, oh, here's another one. Another random one that I'm going to throw in with this lot. But these are the larger ones. I think these probably go on an old chandelier. Anybody who's looking to restore the old chandeliers will definitely want these. Even if you see old crystal lamps at a garage sale or even at a thrift store and they're cheap enough, buy them because the crystals are worth money. So I got these really, really large ones. I'm not exactly sure what I'll ask for them because all of them do have condition issues, like they are chipped, but even from a distance you won't be able to tell. Maybe $30 to $40 for this group. Well, I'm going to sell them all together, but maybe $30 to $40 is what I'm going to put them up for. So that was a good pickup. Along with the crystal pendants, I got this, I don't know if this is Beastal or not, but it is a honeycomb turkey. Let me just unfold it for you so you guys can see what he looks like. He's really cool. And he looks like he was never ever used. Thought that was really, really cool. Typically, I don't go for the Thanksgiving stuff, but if it's something like this and it's in good shape, I'll pick it up. So that was $3. Oh, these are my favorite pieces. I paid $10 for the three of these, so $3.33, which is a little bit high, but hey, it's okay. I got three die-cut Halloween decorations. One being this jack-o'-lantern. It is marked H.E. Lures, made in U.S. I have one that's smiling that's a little bit bigger, and then I also got the two cats. One is like a happy cat, and one's trying to act as if he's real scary. So I paid $10 for the three of those. You guys think that was a good deal or not? Let me know in the comments. Alrighty, and the last piece that I got from the flea market, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it already. I picked up this Shirley Temple glass. I paid $3 for it. Not a very valuable piece of glass because it was mass-produced. Jesus, sorry. Some dude with a leaf blower just went by my window and I just saw him. Okay, anyway. So, Shirley Temple glass, it was made by the Hazel Atlas Company in the 1930s during her peak in fame. The pattern for this kind of glass is called honeycomb. And on a good day, depending on how heavy it is in the box, I might be able to get $10 for it. I'm going to hold on to it because this is something that's kind of cool that you can start collecting all the other pieces and it would look cool in a china cabinet. So yeah, that's that. I remember years ago at an estate sale, my dad picked up, I think it was a creamer or some other piece of Shirley Temple glass. Probably going to clean it up, take some soap and water to it and shine it up. I thought that was really, really cool though. And that's it for the flea market. Again, being very, very selective about what we're picking up. So now we're going to get into the antique store stuff. So the one antique store that I went to, they were having a really, really good sale. Like all the booths were having like 10% off. The most decently priced booth was 75% off. And I got a couple things in there for Amazon that are already out, which of course I'm not going to share because this channel is about vintage. But these maybe I shouldn't have bought, but I thought they were really cool. They're from 1979. These are called Christmas appliques. They probably go on stockings or something like that. $1 each, and then they were half off, so I paid 50 cents a piece. So we got the white bells. We also got a wreath. We got a stocking. And a Christmas tree. So I thought those were kind of cool. I might throw those in a jar of some sort. Who knows? Alrighty, and you guys know I'm kind of on a nautical kick. If you guys see, my bedroom is nautical themed with all the beachy stuff. And to go with that, I found a really, really cool chalkware anchor bookend. It was the only one in the booth. I was hoping there would be two, but that's okay. As you can see, it's kind of chipped up and whatnot, but that just adds to the charm. This was originally $3, but the booth was having a 75% off sale, and I got this for 75 cents. Cannot beat that. I love my anchors. I am picky about the ones that I pick up. Like, I'm not just going to go to some discount store and every single anchor piece that I see I gotta have. That's just not how it works. Not with me, because that used to happen with skulls and it happened with smiley faces, and then I'm kind of over those, so now I'm not gonna do that with anchors this time. So, but this was a definite cool piece. I was so happy to get that for 75 cents. So that is for me. And the last piece that I want to share with you all is this. This was in that same antique booth with the anchor bookend. They had $19 on this originally, and I would not have bought that if it was that price. So the booth was having the 75% off sale. I got this for $4.75. This one is made by Dart Industries here in the U.S. I would date it to probably the 60s or the 70s. And I'm looking to get possibly $40 for it because it's one of the larger ones. Now, if you have one of those really, really big ones that are gold from the 50s, those are like $300, $400, $500, $600 depending on the condition. So I am going to list that for $40, and I actually bought one at a flea market maybe a couple years ago, and it was an actual original one from 1945, smaller than this one. Those ones maybe $30, $35 because it's not the larger one, but hey, it's still from 1945 and even had the copyright in Roman numerals 1945. So I thought that was really cool. So yeah, $40 for this is what I'm probably going to shoot for. And I'll take best offers from there. So yeah, that's everything that I have for my first flea market haul of the season. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget to hit the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to know when I put out a new video. Also, if you're interested in following me on other social media platforms, all that is linked down below. I'm currently most active on Instagram, Facebook not so much. So if you want to see all the cool stuff that I find or just what I like to do, definitely check me out there. And thank you so much for watching.